Hello crafters, welcome to Created Only G and today's craft. We're going to be doing a spring themed card today. I'm going to be using this stamp set from Maymay. It is called... where is the name? It's called Mandy's Tulips. Now that's not to be mistaken by Maymay's Tulips. This is Tulips, so this is the flower. I'm going to be doing a 5x7 card. As you know, that's one of my favourite sizes, and I'm going to be using my craft colour cardstock because, as you know, that's one of my favourite colour cardstocks to use. I've got this inlay, and this inlay measures 4 1/4 by 7, and then I have this white inlay, which I have scuffed somehow when I was cutting it. Okay, and this measures 3 by 7. So that'll go on there like that. And we're going to be using the layered, this stamp set is a layered stamp set. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be using the trunk or the stem, and I'm going to be using Nouveau Hybrid, and that is called Acorn Brown. And we are going to put some stems on this card base, and I'm going to change the direction of the stem. That's too severe. Just need a slight curve. And one to the other side as well. Whoops. Go back the way you were, thank you very much. Okay, and then I'm going to be using the leaf, one of the leaves, not leaves, well they are leaves actually, that's this one here. You can colour them, but I'm going to just use the, where did it go? There it is. I'm just going to use it straight on. And I'm going to be using a green, which green was it? I'm going to be using Shabby Shutters, and that's a distress ink. I really like that green. Okay, so that's that done. And then I'm going to be using colours that are going to go with my base here. So I'm going to be using blues. So let me have a look just to see what blues I have. I have Broken China, I have Chipped Sapphire, and I have Faded Jean. So I think I'm going to use Faded Jean and Broken China. Now the way that these work is you have to use the solid colour first, which is... actually the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the outline, and I'm going to be using VersaFine for that. So I've double stacked my my images, but you don't have to if you have enough blocks. Okay. Now using the lighter of the two blues, and that's the Broken China, I'm going to use the solid image, or solid stamp, which are these two here, and we are going to stamp as best you can. It really doesn't matter if you get it slightly out, because it actually oh, I don't need to do that anymore. I stamped it again and I didn't need to. I need to do this one. Okay, and then with the darker one, I am going to go with the detail here, and then these ones here I'll use black. So I'm going to go to the darker one, which is the Faded Jean. And then using the black, which is the VersaFine, I'm going to put in the shadow details. You could use a dark green, you could use another blue, but I think I like I've done a couple of these now, and I like using the black because it just gives it some shade and dimension. Okay, I really like that. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the edges with one of my little finger dabbers. And I like to use my finger dabbers because I find that you get more control. And the cardstock that I'm using is one of these paper pads that I get from Poundland. It's a linen cardstock and it's metallic. So as you can see with this, it does have a slight sheen to it. So going around the outside, probably with the lighter ones, the broken china. Not too far in. Now we come to the sentiment, and I'm going to be using the sentiment from the stamp set that says Happy Spring in Everything, and I'm going to be using the VersaFine for that. And we're going to put it up here, but I'm going to put it at a slight angle because why should everything be straight on? Okay, let's glue these inserts in using the art glitter glue. And then I'm going to put 3 dots up here, 3 dots of glue down here, and I'm going to submerge some gems. And I'm just going to use some cheap gems that I've got from Poundland, and I'm going to be using the blue hue. Now these gems are big enough for me to pick up with my fingers, but if you've got gems and they're too small, then you can use your pick-me-up tools. And there we have it. Here's another one that I did in kind of orange buttercup yellows, and then I will just put in, I'm going to put in a white card insert. But there's a kind of buttercup yellow, orange and a blue, and I will do a pink one, and that will be shown in the thumbnail. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll leave links to Maymay's store below, and you'll see me again very soon. Take care now. Bye bye.